Sedalia and the surrounding area. Calling the Sedalia Pettis County Amateur Radio Club Repeater Net. Calling the Spark and Pettis County Aries Net. This is KE0QYA. That's Kilo Echo Zero Quebec Yankee Alpha, your net control station for this evening. My name is Richard and my QTH is in Sedalia. Spark Repeater Net meets each Sunday evening from approximately 8 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. local time on the Sedalia 147.03 megahertz repeater with a minus offset. The purposes of this net are to get our hams in the area, exchange information of mutual interest, and to promote public service by ham radio operators. At this time, do we have any emergency traffic for the net? Hearing none, are there any club announcements for the net? Net Control just has a couple announcements. First announcement, we talked about it earlier, past couple meetings, and did bring it up again this past Saturday, club stickers. We do have those in. Those are $5. I'm going to try to get some of those from KE0NIL, and I'll have them available Wednesday from approximately 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. I'll be willing to meet anybody in town at that time if they would like to get a sticker. Next thing is, as I'm sure you all are aware, Pettis County did extend their guidelines until May 31st. There's a poll on our website for all club members, www.wa0sdo.org. President Brett has brought up whether to do the meetings over the air or perhaps by Zoom. But I ask all club members to go to the website and please let your voice kind of be known on that poll. So that's all the announcements Net Control has this evening. At this time, we're going to go ahead and take check-ins. First check-ins that we're going to take are going to be from portables, mobiles, those who are in and out. When calling into the net, I ask that you give your call sign alphabetically first, then phonetically, then your name, and then your location. We'll take 3 check-ins at a time, and we do ask that you pause before you speak. So, portables, mobiles, those who are in and out, call Net Control, call KE0QYA.
KE0CYR, Kilo Echo Zero, Charlie Yankee Romeo. This is Bob in Sedalia, and I am in and out. Kilo Echo Zero, Uniform Hotel Oscar, KE0UHO. This is Mike in the Dresden area. I'm in and out.
KD0ETL, Kilo Delta Zero Echo Tango Lima, Paul in Hughesville, portable.
Okay, we'll go with those 3. I'll have 2 in and outs, but we'll go to the portable first. KD0ETL, good evening, Paul, and your comments.
Good evening, Richard. Standing out here at the edge of the field looking at corn coming up next door. It's a nice day. Got the garden vest. It sounds like it's going to rain now, so I don't think I'll get anything planted again. Good evening to Bob and Mike in there besides you. And everyone have a safe week. KD0ETL, back to net.
KD0ETL, K0QY. Okay, Paul, appreciate you checking in. Also, before Paul there, we had KE0CYR Bob and KE0UHO Mike. Appreciate you guys checking into the net this evening. We'll go ahead and take another call for portables, mobiles, those who are in and out. Call Net Control. Call KE0QYA.
K0BMC, Kilo 0, Bravo, Mike Charlie, Ben in Warrensburg, in and out.
Alright, Net Control recognizes K0BMC, Ben up there in Warrensburg. Appreciate you checking in tonight. This time we'll go ahead and open it up for regular check-ins. Regular check-ins. Call KE0QYA.
KE0QYA, this is KE0LMY, Kilo Echo 0, Lima Mike Yankee, Sam and Edwards.
K0TV, Kilo 0 Tango Victor, Harry and Sadea.
For Delta 0, Victor, Delta Donald, Sadea.
Alright, we got three good ones there. Got 80-VD Donald, K0TV Harry, and that takes us up to the top. KE0LMY. Go ahead, Sam, and your comments for this evening.
KE0QYA, KE0LMY. Well, good evening, Richard, and everybody on the net. Some of you may have seen the picture I put up. For Mother's Day, Roger built me a brand new door for my water heater closet, and it is gorgeous. It looks like an old barn door, actually, I think. Really love it. Everything's going well here, and we're quite excited to get out and about and start doing things again, of course, observing social distancing. I got a few check-ins for you. They're all about the house right now. We got KD0WXT, Kilo Delta 0, Whiskey X-Ray Tango, that's Roger. We got Kilo Echo 0, Lima Mike Zulu, that's Renee. And then we've got my son Alex is Kilo Echo 0, Yankee Golf Tango for your check-ins tonight. You guys have a wonderful evening. 73 to you from down here in Edwards. KE0LMY, back to net.
WA0 SDO repeater.
KE0LMY, K0QI. Alright, Sam, I appreciate you checking in down there, and you can tell the rest of them we definitely said hi. So that takes us next to K0TV. Harry, good evening, and your comments for the net this evening.
Good evening. I've been busy here today. I moved the desk with all the radios on it, put it against a different wall in the shack here, and it's an all-afternoon project, and so I'll probably be turning in a little early tonight, but got all the radios moved, and they seem to work, and got the computer moved, and it seemed to work, and so I guess I did everything okay here, but I am interested in a couple of those stickers, and I guess I'll just catch you on the repeater Wednesday morning, and we can negotiate a pickup. And if Paul's still listening, I'd be interested in hearing if that's his DMR radio that he's using. I'm just listening to the audio quality that is transmitter signal, and I just wondered if that was the radio he was using this evening. Nothing really more for the net. Turn it back. K0TV.
K0TV, K0QI, KD0ETL, if you're out there, if you can answer Harry's questions. Well, evidently he is getting infatuated by watching the corn grow, so we'll go ahead and go down to Donald, 80-VD. Good evening, Donald, and your comments for tonight.
Yeah, having a great weekend. Too bad it's over with. If you would, we'd check in Grace KE0MER. Been sitting in here watching the bull riding out in Las Vegas. There's not a single person watching, but just all the spectators and all the people with the bulls. It shows just the same on TV either way. And unlike everybody else, got a lot of mowing done, a lot of yard work done, a lot of stuff that shouldn't have been done. And here we've got a little rain, they say, could come in, but we'll see about that. And have you been taking care of yourself after all that extra work?
Yeah, I mean, things have kind of slowed down a little bit on my end, but yeah, we're doing okay, and definitely appreciate that. You got any more comments for the net this evening there, Donald?
No, just everybody stay safe next week, and be careful, and have a great week, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. Alpha Delta Zero Victor Delta will be clear.
Alrighty, AD0VD, K0QI. Now, you're talking about watching the bull riding. I got to, I don't know how many did last night, but on Fox they showed a replay of the Super Bowl, and was watching it, and I was still kind of surprised how my blood pressure was boiling there for a little bit, and even though I didn't know the outcome, but kind of fun to rewatch that. So, hey, we're at the bottom of the list. We'll go ahead and put another call out for check-ins. Regular check-ins. Call Net Control. Call KE0QYA.
KY0P, Kilo Yankee 0 Papa, Dennis in Sedalia.
KE0FUD, Kilo Echo 0, Foxtrot Uniform Delta, Chris in Sedalia.
Okay, I don't know if I had a double in there or not. I got KE0FUD and KY0P. Was there another station calling in, please? Net Control kind of heard a bunch of static in there, didn't really quite catch the signal. You might try again here in just a little bit. We'll go down to KY0P. Dennis, good evening, and your comments.
Good evening, Richard, and everybody on the net. I hope everybody had a good weekend. It was a good weekend for me. It really was. I thought the club meeting on Saturday went well. I think it lasted about an hour and 20 minutes. But we got a lot accomplished, and it was good to hear everybody. A couple of important dates as far as the club's concerned, well, at least one. A couple of dates. One has to do with the club. The first one, let's see, 43 years ago tomorrow, May the 4th, 1977, was the major tornado that set down at about 32nd and, well, about where Skyline School is now. And it was on the ground, took out what was then the golf course there on 65 Highway, and went northeast through Sedalia and did a lot of major damage. So I remember that day. We had just let school out, and the buses were loaded, and the tornado sirens went off, and the buses brought all the kids back. So again, that's 43 years ago tomorrow. And the second one is very significant for the club. On May the 4th, no, wrong one, on May the 13th, which is 10 days away, 1935. 10 days from today, we'll be celebrating the 85th anniversary of the Spark Club. It was chartered, again, on May 13th, 1935. So anyway, a couple of dates that are significant. I took a little walk on the trail today, walked about a mile and 3/4. Saw 21 people. Including K0FUD, who I think is following me. So anyway, had a real great day. Back to you, Richard. 73, everybody. Have a great week. KY0P.
KY0P, KE0QI. Now, you mentioned that tornado. Yeah, I remember that one very, very well. Matter of fact, I'll pull out a name from the past. I used to work at Sambo's back in my day, and know it did some damage. Believe it took out our sign, but they had the Best Buy building, I think, at the time, which is now Dollar General. Took out that whole back wall there. But yeah, I do remember that day quite well. Dennis, I'll talk to you later about if you were there when the club got their charter. If you could remember that, who all attended that day, we'll try to get that information out to people. Just kidding, Dennis. We love you. Next, we'll go down to Chris, KE0FUD. Good evening, Chris, and your comments.
Good evening, everybody on the net. Yeah, I ran into Dennis on the Katy Trail this afternoon. Had a nice little chat on opposite sides of the trail, trying to social distance a little bit. We had a good talk. I got about a 10.5-mile bike ride in today, and I got in a ride yesterday and the day before that. I've set myself a goal to ride the bike at least some every single day in the month of May. I haven't been getting as much riding in as I wanted to so far this year, so I've got to get back up to speed. I've got big plans for later on in the summer. Back in about August, I've got a 75-mile race I'm going to enter. I got a long ways to go to get ready for that.
WA0SDO repeater.
Other than that, let's see. I'm changing jobs. I'm still with the same company, but they've assigned me to a different client. So that's interesting. I start full-time next week with a whole bunch of meetings. So that's all I'm going to be doing next week, and that's about all I did this week, other than bicycle riding and making dinner for the kids and everybody here at the house. Nobody's getting out and going anywhere, you know. That's all. KE0FUD, back to you.
All right, Chris, appreciate that. And we'll bring it down here. You were at the bottom of the list, so we'll go ahead and put out another call for check-ins. Regular check-ins, call net control. Call KE0QYA. W0VK.
AD0OPS.
Okay, got two in there. Got KD0OPS, and takes me to the top, W0VK. Good evening, Brett, and your comments for tonight.
Good evening, Richard, and everybody, all the listening stations. Everybody sounds real good. Chris, you sound really good tonight. Just had a good couple of days here, you know. Weekend came and went pretty fast. Yesterday was just almost downright hot. I kind of enjoyed it. Seen a lot of people mowing their grass yesterday with their shirts off, you know, and it was, I came home and I didn't mow grass yesterday, but I certainly did quite a bit outside, and got pretty darn hot. The air was pretty heavy yesterday. So anyway, but started the day off really good with a really good meeting we had. You know, I think first time we've ever had a full-fledged meeting on the air. So that was cool to have that under our belt there. The poll that's online on our website is going well. We've got some folks that have, you know, shared their comments there on the poll, and it's really, really good, you know, because this is about the membership and what the membership wants. So, like you said, Richard, please get on there and air your thoughts on it, and we'll certainly follow wherever the majority is for sure. I'm good either way, and the on-air thing was pretty cool yesterday. So anyway, enjoyed that. Everything else is going good. You know, I really, you know, I remember the tornado that came through in the 83 maybe, that took out Hayes Wheels and the movie theater. I know it, the old drive-in. I remember it took it out a couple of times. There's something did. I mean, a couple big winds if it wasn't a tornado. But I remember one of them got that, and really tore the heck out of Hayes Wheels over there. That was kind of a big deal in that trailer court there just to the west of it. But anyway, that's the most destructive tornadoes that I remember there. It came through Sedalia. But the landmark there that's coming up is pretty cool. You know, it's kind of neat to be part of a club that's been around that long, and I feel like we're thriving and moving and you know, continuing to make progress, and that's because we got a great membership and a lot of enthusiastic individuals that like to participate and do things and take things on, and that's what makes this thing happen. So it's been really cool to be part of that. That's about all I got. Mowed a little grass today. Just scampered in here just in time for the net, and I guess I'm glad to wind down here and get ready to start the week. I got to say that with the social distancing and everything, I kind of like, honestly, the simplicity of life. It's made things kind of more simple in a lot of ways, and I've kind of enjoyed that myself personally. I do hate what it's doing to the businesses. Certainly not been a great thing for those, and I do feel for those individuals. But me personally, I've kind of enjoyed it myself. I've kind of got more things done around, and it's just given me opportunity to kind of not be always on the go like I am a lot of times. So anyway, that's about all I got. Good to hear everybody. Everybody sounds real good tonight. We'll see y'all later. W0VK.
W0VK, K0QIR. All right, Brett, we certainly appreciate your comments. Then what Dennis said about the establishment of our club. Our actual stickers that we are providing, or we're selling, I should say, does actually have that date on the stickers. So good way to kind of promote things, especially if you're going to put it on your windshield or, you know, your back glass like I have mine. So, Brett, appreciate you checking in tonight. Then we'll go down to Darren, KD0OPS. Good evening, Darren, and your comments, please.
Well, I don't have much. I'm coming in late here. I was out doing yard work there, and looked at the clock and said, oh darn it, I about missed the net. Came in here, flicked it on, and caught the last couple ones there. It's been a doozy. Did a lot of yard work this weekend. Worked outside. I truly am a redneck. Got a pretty good redneck out of it all. I did have a question to pose to everyone. The other night we was out and wanted to stop by the car wash there, and noticed there was a bunch of people out, and then I noticed 5 Sedalia police officers sitting at Walgreens. I don't know if that was because the population was out in droves or what, but just kind of interesting. That's all I've got, and if you would.
Okay, you said out there at the end there, but I was thinking you were going to say go ahead and check in Amber KD0QYL. Is that correct?
You doubled with him, Richard.
Darren, was you going to check in Amber, KE0QYL?
Yeah, please check in KE0QYL. She's right here beside me.
All right, we got her checked in as well. Okay, that puts us down to the bottom of the list. Do we have any more check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net? Call Net Control. Call KE0QYA.
Recheck.
Go ahead, recheck.
0VK. Yeah, Darren, they had, I guess it was kind of advertised there somehow, maybe social media or something, but there was a cruise night there last night. A lot of folks had their cars and folks were out and about, just kind of hanging out, and looked kind of like a car show there on 65, kind of like the old days when we used to cruise the strip and stuff. But they had a lot of the old style cars. All the folks in town that had car show quality vehicles were out, on top of just a lot of other folks that just wanted to come out and cruise and look at it. But that's what was advertised there on social media that I heard. You guys know I'm not on social media that too much, but Carrie let me know that they had a cruise night last night, and the folks were out cruising around and just kind of showing their cars off. Anyway, that's all I got. W0VK.
WA0 SDO repeater.
W0VK, K0QY. All right, Brett, appreciate that information. We'll go ahead and put out one last call for check-ins. Call Net Control. Call KE0QYA. Okay, we'll go ahead and wrap things up tonight. Had a total of 17 check-ins for the net. And that lasted for approximately 25 minutes. So we do appreciate everybody checking in. Hope that everybody has a fantastic week ahead. Remember to keep your social distance, wash your hands, stay safe. Other than that, we're going to go ahead at this time and turn the repeater back to normal amateur radio use. This is Kilo Echo Zero, Quebec Yankee Alpha. Your net control operator, repeating that the repeater is back to normal amateur radio use. Good night, everybody.